I received an email via TikTok where they messaged me about the Bailey Gifford American Fund. Now, here's a big problem. Over 5 years, only up a quarter. You see, people might look at the other figures and say, "Oh yes, but it did this great run up." Yeah, but look at the state of that volatility, such that the tracker, the benchmark that you're looking at, it was underperforming over that period there. And you might say, well, but it returned back. Well, first of all, there are just too many periods where it's below the tracker. And then when it does exceed, it drops. So unless you're planning to time the fund, which presumably most people aren't, it's quite clear it's going to revert back to mean. In which case, you might as well just have the cheaper tracker. Not least because over the last 5 years, the tracker's up 75%, you're only up 25. You can see the problems that the marketing continues when it's doing well and people come in, and then naturally it reverts back to mean. That whole reversion to averages and not being able to beat the benchmark over the long term is what got Eugene Faber the Nobel Prize in economics. Okay, and let's just have a look at what it's broken down into. Well, if you want to buy these stocks, buy these stocks. Here we go. Okay, now I don't have a problem with the allocation. I happen to own Amazon for full disclosure and Meta for full disclosure. And of course, Nvidia. I don't have any problems with the 7% element. That's rather good. What starts worrying me is once you get below the top 10 holdings, it looks like this is the kind of fund which is going to have quite few percentage amounts allocated to quite a lot of stocks, which are just going to act as a drag on growth anyway. The thing that fund managers do that people don't often realize, which is why they underperform, or one of the reasons they underperform, is, oh, and by the way, so if somebody's put you in something which has got a low rating from a system which gives very high ratings by default generally anyway. But anyway, what Tom, Gary, and all of these teams will be doing with the 2 billion that they have under management is they will take this benchmark, they will look to see what's in it, and then their job is to add a bit more to the ones they like and reduce a bit from the ones they don't. The problem with that approach is if the benchmark does poorly, they'll do poorly. And that's typically the approach adopted. It makes for very lazy, easy investing for them, but sadly for you, they're benchmark hugging. And as I said, if the